Hi, welcome to Weekend Box Office Predictions and Movie Review. Today is Friday, June 17th, 2016. My name is Craig and I am your host. Hey, for today's show, going to talk about two movies that are coming out nationwide this weekend. Also give you predictions on those as well as some holdovers and also some movie news, once again Friday the 13th, and the Conjuring franchise. First movie coming out this weekend is Central Intelligence. It stars The Rock and Kevin Hart, and they're playing old school friends from high school. And The Rock is a CIA agent, and Kevin Hart plays a accountant. So he has The Rock has enlisted Kevin Hart's character to help him out with an accounting thing that's going on, where the encryption keys have been stolen to all the U.S. spy satellites, and they need to help track down who has them, whoever this, as they put it, enemy of the state is. So this movie has a lot of comedy in it, a lot of action sequences, and it should be a lot of laughs. Trailers look great in it, so it's something I'm looking forward to seeing. The reviews on it are decent to great. Okay, they're not top notch, but that's kind of expected for this type of movie. It is going to be playing in 3,500 theaters at an hour and 47 minutes. This movie will perform very well this weekend. I look at it coming in at number 2, and my prediction for this movie is $35.2 million for this coming weekend. Next is Finding Dory. It's actually been 13 years since Finding Nemo came out. It doesn't feel like it's been that long, but it has. A lot of the same voices are in this. Ellen DeGeneres, Albert Brooks, Ed O'Neill, Kathleen Olivia, I'm trying to think who else, Ty Burrell, and Eugene Levy's in there as well. There's a couple other people that I'm forgetting at the moment. So, but hey, the gang's all back. In a nutshell, same thing as before. They looked for Nemo before. Now Dory's looking for her family. A lot of adventure goes on after that, and it's supposed to be nice, loving moments as well. So reviews on this are excellent. They have I've not seen I've seen a couple 5 or 6s, but well over 40 reviews that have been 8 and above. So this movie is word of mouth is very strong on it. Critics are loving it, and I think even Rotten Tomatoes had it at like 94, 95%. So a lot of people are anticipating this. It's been 13 years since Nemo came out, so you really cannot compare the numbers. Actually, what I did was I went out there. It had made $78 million back in 2003 at its debut at 3,300 theaters. Plugged it into the inflation calculator. That gave me a number of $90 million. So if you plug that in, dividing all that for today's dollars and so forth, number of theaters, put it roughly around $120 million debut of Finding Nemo had come out today. The only other movie I could think of that came out last year was Minions. It actually came out in the second week of July, and it debuted at $115 million for this for that weekend. So it's been a while. I still feel like this is a strong franchise. I do think this movie will obviously be number 1. I think it will have a huge opening as well. I'm going to put it at $132.6 million for this coming weekend. So I'm anxious to see where the other experts have put this movie, but I think it will have a huge weekend, and it very well may break some records. I don't know if there's any records out there at this time, who it may be and so forth. So holdovers, The Conjuring 2 will give up its number 1 spot. These horror movies usually have at least a 60% drop their second weekend. That's not going to happen with this movie. I'm going to see it just under a 50% drop, and it's easily going to make its way over to $100 million in the U.S. once it is all said and done. I'm going to give a prediction of $21.1 million for this coming weekend. Next is Now You See Me 2. This movie's actually performed halfway decent throughout the week here. I'm going to give it a 40-45% drop at $12.8 million for this coming weekend. Next is The Turtles. Give it a 50% drop at $7.2 million. Warcraft will come in around the 6th spot this week. It's going to have a big drop, unfortunately. Still performing very well overseas. Looking forward to seeing what the numbers will be on Monday, Tuesday for the international market. But like I said, 65% drop. I'm going to put it in at $8.5 million for this coming weekend. Next is Me Before You. See it coming in at $4.57 for this coming weekend. Next is Angry Birds. Give it a prediction of $3.4 million, and rounding out the top 10 will be Alice Through the Looking Glass at $2.8 million for this coming weekend. Hey, some movie news real quick. Friday the 13th, producer Brad Fulmer has said that that Jason's family will all be a family at least at the beginning of this movie. He's supposed to talk about them. I've kind of mentioned this already, but it's supposed to be those nice, loving moments, and then things are supposed to progress from there. So, not sure if we'll see him going to the Dairy Queen or not, but obviously it's supposed to be at least a family moment or two before whatever caused Jason and his mom, and even what happened to his dad, reveal what occurred with this family. So, going to be kind of interesting to see. So, next is The Conjuring. New Line has actually begun development on a spinoff of The Nun from Conjuring 2. And is supposed to be dealing with the nun that are the evil spirits and so forth that are in the movie. So, it's kind of a neat play on how they are taking that segment of the movie onto a different line. So be kind of curious to see if they also bring the main characters, actors that are in the Conjuring series over to that movie as well. So hey, that's it for today's show. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be back on Monday and giving you the actual numbers and giving you predictions that you can count on. They're better than the weatherman. Take care.